Namaskar. This is Dr. Bright Keswani, and we are learning software engineering fundamentals. In today's lecture, we will discuss about software quality and quality assurance plan. These are some learning objectives and learning outcomes of this lecture. Through this lecture, you will learn all essential details about software quality attributes, objectives, and its goals. After the completion of this lecture, you will be able to understand the importance of the development of quality software and what are the various attributes that a quality software should possess. These are some points to be discussed in this lecture. Overview of software quality attributes, factors affecting software quality, objectives of software quality assurance, goals of software quality assurance activities, and software quality assurance plan. Let us start this lecture with the overview of software quality. Quality defines to any measurable characteristics such as correctness, maintainability, portability, testability, usability, reliability, efficiency, integrity, reusability, and interoperability. So you can say that quality fulfills the performance related requirements of software. It follow the standards and good characteristics of product, and it will increase the performance of the software. So you can define quality uh, through its measurable characteristics, like a software should be correct, should be maintainable, should be portable, it should be testable, it should be reusable and reliable, efficient, and integrate. Okay, so these are some quality parameters, these are some factors, or you can say characteristics, where you can measure the quality of the software. There are two types of quality. First is quality of design, and second is quality of conformance. Quality of design refers to the characteristics that designers specify for an item, the grade of materials, tolerances, and performance specification that all contributes to the quality of design. Let us discuss about the quality of conformance. Quality of conformance is the degree to which the design specifications are followed during manufacturing. Greater the degree of conformance, the higher is the level of quality of conformance. Quality software refers to a software which is reasonably bug or defect free. It is delivered in time and within the specified budget. It meets the requirements and expectations, and it should be maintainable. In the software engineering context, when we talk about software engineering, software quality reflects both functional quality as well as structure quality. Software functional quality is concerned with the reflection that how well it satisfies a given design based on the functional requirements or specifications. As far as software structure quality is concerned, it deals with the handling of non-functional requirements that support the delivery of the functional requirements, such as robustness or maintainability, and the degree to which the software was produced correctly. Let us discuss about the software quality assurance. What is software quality assurance? Software quality assurance is a set of activity to ensure the quality in software engineering processes that ultimately result in quality software products. And the activities establish and evaluate the processes that produce products. Products means software. It involves process focused actions. And as far as software quality control is concerned, it is a set of activities to ensure the quality of software products, and these activities focus on determining the defects in the actual product produced, and it involves product focused actions. So, when we differentiate about the software product quality and software process quality. The product quality describes the attributes of the product of the software process, and completeness of the design document, traceability of the design are some examples of, you can say, product quality designing. Reusability and maintainability of code and coverage of the tests are some other examples of such type of quality. When we talk about process quality describes the attributes of the software development process itself. Uh, Five software environment elements that are present in the software projects are uh, the techniques, are the tools, people, organization, and facilities. So there are five elements that makes the environment for process quality: techniques, tools, people, organization, and facilities. Process quality mainly focuses on correct implementation of a technique and productivity of a tool, then abilities of the programmers and communicationness of an organization, and how well suited are the installation and facilities. So these are the main focus area, you can say the key area of process quality. Okay, so the question is, why, what is the importance of quality? We would expect the quality to be a concern of all producers of goods and services. However, the various characteristics of software, and in particular in its tangibility and complexity, makes special demands. Increasing criticality of software. Nowadays, as you see in your daily life, that the problems are more critical than the previous. So the increasing demand of critical development of critical software is a challenge, a big challenge for the quality production of software. Okay, but you have to produce the quality software only because it is in demand. Okay, uh, no client is satisfied in less quality software. So it is your, being a software engineer or being a software developer, it is your duty to provide the quality software, whether the problem is more critical or complex. It it has no matter. Okay, so you should provide the quality, because quality to the client, because quality is more important factor, and it is in a high demand. User always wants the quality software. Okay, so either the software project is critical or not, either it is a complex or not, you should maintain the reliability, you should maintain the correctness, completeness, and other uh, factors like robustness and reusability, maintainability, readability. These all are factors that you should maintain. Either the nature of project is complex or the nature of project is simple. Let us discuss about some quality attributes. Software quality attributes are features that facilitates the measurement of performance of a software product by software testing professionals. and include attributes such as availability, interoperability, correctness, reliability, learnability, robustness, maintainability, readability, extensibility, testability, efficiency, and portability. So there are various uh, quality attributes of a software, a quality software. Let us discuss about availability. uh, let us discuss about the correctness first. So correctness is a mathematical property that establish the equivalence between the software and its specifications, and in other words we can say that it is the software system's fulfillment of the specifications underlying its development. Correctness of a software system refers to the agreement of program code with the specification and independence of the actual application of the software system. So, correctness can be assessed through a variety of methods. Some is stressing on experimental approach and other stressing an analytical approach. So there are formal approach and informal approach for verification of correctness. Okay, so correctness can also be enhanced by using appropriate tools such as high level languages or particularly those supporting extensive static analysis. So you your if you call your system, your software as a quality software, that it should be correct. The next one is uh, reliability. A system should be reliable. The specialized literature on software reliability defines that reliability in terms of statistical behavior, the probability that the software will operate as expected over a specified time interval. So, reliability of a software system derives from correctness and availability. Correctness is the absolute quality, and reliability of software system is defined as the probability that this system fulfills a function determined by the specification for a specific number of input trials under specified input conditions in a specified time interval. Okay, so reliability means you should check your system to ensure that it is reliable. It will not fail in the adverse conditions also. Okay, so this type of behavior of the software is comes under the reliability reliability attribute of a software. Let us discuss about user friendliness. A software system is user friendly if its human users find it easy to use. So if the software is easy to use, then it is called as user friendly. So user friendliness of any software system is characterized by uh, learnability or robustness and advocacy. Okay, the requirement of advocacy is related to the input required for the user, and it should be limited to only what is necessary. So you can gain the advocacy attribute, you can achieve the advocacy related attribute in your software only through the uh, limited output. Use the limited output, uh, limited input uh, if it is needed. Then learnability. As far as learnability is concerned, the learnability of software system depends on the design of user interface and the clarity and simplicity of the user interaction instructions. Instructions means the user manual. Okay, the user interface should present information as close to reality as possible and permit efficient utilization of the software's failure. The user manuals should be structured clearly and in a simplified way, and it should explain to the user that what the software system should do, how the individual functions are activated, and what a relationship exists between functions. And sometimes it should explain to the user that which exceptions might arises and how these exceptions can be corrected. In addition, the user manuals should serve as a reference that supports the user in quickly and comfortably finding the correct answer to questions. So, learnability is a very important attribute, software quality attribute. Robustness is the another quality attributes. Software system is robust if the consequences of an error in its operation, in the input, or in the hardware in relation to a given application are inversely proportional to the probability of the occurrence of this error in the given application. And robustness reduces the impact of operational mistakes and errors in the input data and hardware related errors. So frequent errors means frequent error in commands or in typing errors must be handled with particular care, and less frequent errors means like power failure can be handled more laxly, but still must not lead to irreversible consequences. Okay, so robustness is a important software quality attribute. Then verifiability is the another quality attribute. It is usually an internal quality of a software system, and sometimes it becomes a external quality also. Uh, a software system is verifiable if its properties can be verified easily, and verification can be performed either by a formal analysis method or through testing method. A common technique for improving verifiability is the use of software monitors, that is code inserted in the software to monitor various qualities like performance or correctness. Okay, so verifiability may be characterized by modular designing, by disciplined code practices, and the user of an appropriate programming languages. So, a software should be verifiable. The next quality attribute is reusability. Reusability is the primary aim of software engineering, to make the softwares reusable. Okay, and the reusability uh, is related to the uh, evolution of software. We modify a product to build a new version of the same product, and in product reuse we use it with minor changes to build another product. Okay, so this is the concept of a reusability, and reusability appears to be more applicable to software components than to whole product, but it certainly seems possible to build product that are reusable. So, with the use of object-oriented analysis and object-oriented designing and object-oriented methodology, you can make your software uh, as reusable, because there is a concept of class and objects. There is a concept of reusability. Okay, so it is again a quality parameter, then quality attribute. Then uh, uh, let us discuss about the maintainability. Maintainability of a software system may be defined as a suitability for debugging and ease of modification and extension of functionality. Okay, so what is maintainability? Maintainability is the suitability for debugging and ease of modification, and it have some it is depend upon the maintainability is depend on the readability. It is dependent on the extensibility and testability also. If if the software is readable, it is easy to maintain. It is extendable. If the software is extendable, then it is maintainable. And if it is software is easy to test, then or it has testability, then it is easy to maintain. Readability of this software depends on the form of representations, and it depends on the programming style. It depends on the consistency. It depends upon the readability of the implementation programming language, and structuredness of the system, quality of the documentation, and tools available for inspection. So there are several uh, issues, uh, and reliability of a software system depends on them. Let us discuss about the extendability. Extensibility. Extensibility allow required modifications at the appropriate location to be made without desirable side effects. So the extensibility of a software system depends on the structuredness or modularity, you can say, modularity of the system, possibilities that the implementation language provides for this purpose, and readability and availability of comprehensive program documentation. So these are the factors on which the extensibility depends upon. Uh, the next quality attribute is testability. Uh, Testability of software system is the suitability for allowing the programmer to follow program execution for debugging. Okay, and testability is depends on the modularity and structuredness. If the system is well structured, then you can test it easily. If the system is adopting the software adopted the object-oriented tools and techniques, or the modularity concept. There are, if it is divided, it decomposes into several modules, then it is testable. So testability is a important uh, quality attributes, you can say. Let us discuss about the efficiency. Efficiency of a software system is the ability of a software system to fulfill its purpose with the best possible utilization of the necessary resources. What are the necessary resources? Like time, storage, transmission channels, and peripherals. Okay, so efficiency of the software system is the ability, you can say, of the system to fulfill its purpose with the best utilization of the necessary resources. So a software should be efficient. The last thing is portability. Last attribute is portability. Software portability is the ease with which a software system can be adopted to run on computers other than the one for which it was designed. So, portability is the another quality attribute, and it depends on portability of the software system depends on some issues like degree of hardware independence. It depends on the implementation issue, like implementation language, extent of exploitation of specialized system functions, hardware properties. It rely on the structuredness. Okay, so there are several issues and portability of the software system depends on them. A software system can be said to be portable if the efforts required of porting it proves significantly less than the efforts necessary for a new implementation. So, there are several quality attributes which makes the software system as a quality system, quality software. Now let us discuss about the factors affecting software quality. There are various factors which influence the software are termed as software factors, and they can be broadly divided into two categories. The first category of the factor is of those that can be measured directly, such as the number of logical errors, and the second category clubs those factors which can be measured only indirectly. And the classic model of software quality factor suggested by McCall consisting of 11 factors, and similarly models consisting of 12 to 15 factors were suggested by Dutch and Willis and by other scientists also. And all these models do not differ subsist, differ from the McCall's model. The McCall factor model provides a practical, up-to-date method for classifying software requirements. So, uh, quality attributes that affect their application uh, is the one thing. Quality attributes related to their maintenance is the second factor. Quality attributes that influence their portability is the third factor. Means correctness, reliability, and user friendliness. Then reliability, extensibility, and testability is the second factor, and portability and reusability, interoperability is the third factor. So, when we discuss about the McCall's factor model, this model classifies all software requirements into 11 software quality factors. The 11 factors are grouped into three categories: product operation, product revision, and product transaction factors. Uh, the product operation factors are related to the correctness, reliability, efficiency, integrity, and usability of the software. And product revision factors are related to the maintainability, flexibility, and testability. The product transition factors are related to the portability, reusability, and interoperability. Let us discuss about the product operation software quality factors. According to the McCall's model, product operation categories includes five software quality factors which deals with the requirements that directly affect the daily operations of the software, and they are correctness, reliability, efficiency, integrity, and usability. First of all, uh, the correctness related requirements deal with the correctness of the output of the software system, like output mission, the requirement accuracy of output that can be negatively affected by inaccurate data or inaccurate calculations, and the completeness of the output information, which can be affected by incomplete data, the type of dateness of the type to dateness of the information defined as the time between the event and the responses by the software system, the availability of the information, the standards for coding and documenting the software system. So, the product operation software quality factors are dependent on several factors. We have discussed about correctness. Now we will discuss about the reliability. Reliability requirements deal with the service failure, and they determine the maximum allowed failure rate of the software system and can refer to the entire system or to one or more of its separate functions. Efficiency deals with the hardware resources needed to perform the different functions of the software systems. uh, it includes processing capabilities, its storage capacity, and the data communication capacity. And it also deals with the time between the recharging of the system's portable units, like information system units located in portable computers, or uh, meteorological units placed outdoors. Let us discuss about integrity. This factor deals with the software system security, that is, to prevent access to the unauthorized persons. A usability requirement deals with the staff resources needed to train a new employee and to operate the software system. So these are the uh, factors related to the product operation factors, we can call it. Let us discuss about the product revision quality factors. Maintainability is the revision quality factor, flexibility and testability. As a system software should possess all three things when you call your software as a quality software. And the maintainability factor considers the efforts that will be needed by user and maintenance staff to identify the reason for system failure, to correct the failure, and to verify the success of the corrections. And flexibility deals with the efforts required to support adaptive maintenance activities of the software, which includes the adapting the current software to additional circumstances and customers without changing the software. So flexibility should be there. Testability requirements deal with the testing of the software system as well as with its operation. So it includes uh, intermediate results, log files, and the automatic diagnostic performed by the software system prior to starting the system, to find out whether the components of the system are in working order and to obtain a report about the detected faults. Uh, Product, when we talk about product transaction software quality factors, uh, McCall said that there are three issues, three factors. First is portability, second is reusability, and third is interoperability. Portability requirements tend to the adoption of a software system to other environment consisting of different hardware, different operating system, and so on. The software should be possible to continue using the same basic software in diverse situations also. As far as reusability is concerned, this factor deals with the use of software modules originally designed for one project in a new software project currently being developed, and they may also able enable future projects to make use of a given module or a group of modules of the currently developed software. Okay, so it should be portable. Portability should be there, reusability should be there, and lastly, interoperability should be there. Interoperability requirements focuses on the creating an interfaces with other software systems or with other requirement from firmware. Okay, so interoperability is needed, reusability is needed, and portability is needed. Let us discuss about the objectives of software quality assurance. What are the objectives of software quality assurance? A software quality assurance, that is SQA, consists of procedures, techniques, and tools applied by software professionals to ensure that software product meets or exceeds the pre-specified standards during a development cycle. And without specified specific prescribed standards. Quality assurance entails ensuring that a software product meets or exceeds a minimum industrial or commercial acceptable level of excellence. The purpose of quality assurance, software quality assurance activity is to provide management with appropriate visibility into the process being used by the software project and of the product being developed. So, management is the funding agency. So, management should be always aware about the uh, performance of the software, whether it performs as a quality software or not. Okay, so there are several objectives of software quality assurance. Let us the objectives of software quality assurance are several, like new quality management approach. It is a new quality management approach. It is a effective software engineering technology, methods and tools it is using, and formal technical reviews that are applied throughout the software process. Multi-testing strategies drawn and control of software documentation and the change made to it. A procedure to assure compliance with software development standards when applicable are the basic objective of software quality assurance, and measurements and reporting mechanism to develop measurements and reporting mechanism is the objective of software quality assurance. Let us discuss about the goals of software quality assurance. There are some major goals of software quality assurance. Software quality assurance activities are planned. Adherence of software products and activities to the applicable standards, procedures, and requirements is verified objectively. Affected groups and individuals are informed of software quality assurance activities and to provide the result. Non-compliance issues that cannot be resolved within the software project are addressed by senior management. So these are some goals of software quality assurance. There are several activities for software quality assurance, like application of technical method, conduct of formal technical reviews, software testing is one of them, enforcement of standards, control of change, measurements, and record keeping and reporting are some methods that are uh, the software quality activities, you can say. Let us discuss all the activities in very briefly. The first uh, activity is application of technical method. Software quality is designed into the software but not added afterwards. Employees must be must have set of technical methods and tools to help analysts generate high quality specifications and designs. And the second thing, the formal technical review, when we talk about formal technical review, a formal technical review is a stylist meeting conducted by the technical staff to uncover quality problems. Reviews can be an effective as testing in uncovering defects in the software. When we talk about software testing, appropriate strategies for software testing should be applied, and note that testing cannot uncover all errors, so be ready for to face the errors. Enforcement of standards is the next activity. There are several quality standards like ISO 9000, SEI, CMM, meant for ensuring software quality, and these standards uh, we will discuss in the next class. And if these standards are used, can be applied by developer as part of the formal review, and these can be independently verified verified by SQA group conducting an audit. When we talk about the control of change, it changes can introduce errors, and change control includes what? It includes the formalized requests for change. It includes the it evaluates the nature of the change, and it controls the impact of the change. So uh, the next thing is measurements. Software matrices are needed to track quality and assess impact of methodological and procedural changes. The last activity is record keeping and reporting, because the collection of data, collection of activity, collection of uh, observation of records is not important enough. The record keeping and reporting is also needed about the project, so that we can done the SQA, we can perform the SQA activities as a part of historical record of the project, or you can say the authentic record of the project. Let us come to the software quality assurance plan. So correcting errors in this final stage can be very expensive, as you and all know, especially if they originated in the early phases. To earn that the final product, to ensure that the final product produced is a very high quality, some quality control activities must be performed throughout the development. And what is the purpose of software quality assurance plan? The first purpose is to specify all product work products and that need to be produced during the project. The second purpose is specify all activities that need to be performed for checking the quality of each work product. And lastly, specify all tools and methods that may be used for the software quality assurance activities. So uh, to ensure that the delivered software is of good quality, it is essential to make sure that the requirements and designs are also of good quality. The software quality assurance plan specifies tasks that need to be undertaken at different times in the life cycle to improve the software quality, and how they are to be managed. These are the most important questions. And documents that will be produced during software development to enhance software quality should be specified by the software quality assurance plan, and it should identify all documents that govern the development, that govern the verification, validation, and use and maintenance of your software. So uh, we can say that software quality assurance plan consists of two major activities. First is inspection and review, and second is verification and validation. Okay, so you can say that the purpose of software quality assurance plan is to produce the quality software to the client. Okay, so it is related to the delivery of quality product to the client. Let us this is all from my side. Now we will uh, discuss about some questions which are very technical and related to this lecture. First question is, which quality is measured as a foundation of a requirement? Hardware quality, programmers quality, software quality, or none of the above? Software quality. Okay, is the right answer is C, software quality. Select which option is not true but about SQA. The first option is audits and reviews to be performed by the team. Secondly, amount of technical work to be performed. Thirdly, evaluation to be performed. and fourth is documents that are produced by the SQA team. So the right answer is C, evaluation to be performed. In the third question, a product which is manufactured by using the degree of the design specification. The options are quality of conformance, quality control, quality assurance, and none of the above. The answer is none of the above. That is Answer is quality of conformance. That is the answer. Option A. In the next question, software quality assurance consists of which functions of the management? Reporting functions, auditing functions, both A and B, and all of the above. C, both A and B. Quality assurance consists of two management functions. First is reporting related to the reporting function, and second is auditing related functions. Which of the following is not included in prevention cost? Equipment calibration and maintenance, formal technical reviews, test equipment reviews, and quality planning reviews. The answer is equipment calibration and maintenance. In the sixth question, select what is the primary objective of formal technical review to find during the process so that after the release of the software, they do not become the defect. The options are failure, fault, error, none of the mentioned. The answer is error. Let us discuss about the next question. Select the people who identify the document and verify the correctness of the software. Project manager, SQA team, project team, or all of the above. The answer is B, SQA team. Select the next question. Select the option which is not an appraisal in SQA. Inter-process inspection, maintenance, testing, or quality planning. The answer is quality planning. Select which one is not an external failure costs. Testing, helpline support, warranty work, and com- complaint solution. The answer is A. Testing is the one on external failures costs. The last question is faults are found most cost effective in which test activity? Design, execution, planning, or check exit criteria completion. The right answer is C. So this is all about uh, today's lecture. If you still have some query, then you can consult these books also. They will definitely provide, you can provide related matter and solution. You can get the solution from these books. That's all from my side. Thank you very much.